Hi, welcome to Minute at the Mission. I'm Chris Crosswhite with the Rescue Mission. So we wanted today just to share with you some of our statistics for 2023 and just as a year in review. And before we do that, I'd like to share that these aren't just numbers. These are people. They're people's lives. They're people who would not have eaten a meal without you, would have slept outside without you, people whose lives would not have been transformed without you. So as I share with you numbers, please know that for all of us here at the Rescue Mission, these aren't numbers, these are people. These are people that we know and that we have face-to-face interactions and conversations with. So as we look at 2023 in review, here's some numbers that we would like to share with you. Last year, we had 357 people indicate decisions to place their faith in Jesus Christ, and that's absolutely fantastic. Many of those were people raising their hands or coming up to our chapel providers and after a chapel service, but 61 of those men and women were direct one-on-one conversations with our staff members here at the Rescue Mission, and we're just praising God for those people who decided to walk with Jesus in 2023. We provided over 271,000 meals in 2023, and that's both our family food boxes where the working poor come in and ask for a food box. It's also men and women in our homeless community or people who are just hungry walk in our door and ask to provide or ask us for a meal. That's over 34,000 more meals provided in 2023 than we did in 2022. In 2023, we provided over 72,000 nights of shelter. That's 5,000 more nights of shelter in 2023 than we provided in 22. So thank you for helping all of those men and women off our streets into safe shelter every night. We gave away 196,000 items of clothing and hygiene. So when men and women walk in our door and say, can we take a shower, and we give them a bar of soap. Can I brush my teeth? We give them toothpaste and a toothbrush. Do you have clothes? And we give them clothes and underwear and socks and shoes. We gave away over 196,000 personal items to our homeless community this past year. And those really are what most people in the homeless service community would consider our outputs. Those are things we're doing to be able to change a person's life with respect to people coming to know Jesus. So, and then we shift to outcomes, measurable areas where we have changed a person's life and helped them leave homelessness. We've had 20 people graduate our New Life Recovery Program this year in 2023. We have placed 58 people into full-time jobs where they're no longer dependent upon a subsidy, but they're actively working, supporting themselves. 58 people we placed into full-time employment. Of those 58 people, we have helped 30 of them enter into self-supported housing where they're now no longer homeless, but they have rented an apartment on their own. They're paying for that apartment on their own, and they're no longer homeless, living fully independent. We may ask why only 20 people graduating our programs and placing 30 people into full-time housing. Our program is 13 months long, so sometimes we have a rollover of people being on the program for more than a year, and then we also have people come to us who are situationally homeless because they lost their job or they were evicted from their apartment, and they land and stay with us for 2 or 3 months as they get a job, save money, but they don't have a life-defining issue, so they never join our program. We simply help them obtain employment, save money, get a job, and then we help get them an apartment, and they've never joined our program. So that's why there's a disparagement there between 20 graduates of the program versus 30 people placed in housing. None of this would have been possible. None of it at all would have been possible without you, without your prayers, without your volunteering, without your financial support. Everything we do is because you keep our doors open and providing services every minute of every day, 365 days a year, in 3 service centers. That would be the downtown Salt Lake Men's Facility, the Rescue Mission of Salt Lake Women's Center, and then also the Ogden Rescue Mission serving Ogden and northern Utah. All of this is because you keep our doors open. So thank you so much for changing these lives in 2023. We hope you have an absolutely blessed day today.